Hey, good morning, folks. You remember yesterday when we looked at the camera here at Whitecap Beach and the water was all the way up to the road? Not so today. Well back, you actually have a beach again, and it's going to get better as the weekend progresses. Now, we're still looking at that coastal flood advisory until 7 a.m., but that's when it'll expire and things will be a lot better than they were yesterday, especially in the coastal waters. It's going to be partly cloudy and breezy. A high in the lower 70s. Water temperature also 74 degrees out there. Expect a southeast wind at 15 to 20 knots, making for choppy bays and 4 to 6 foot seas. So small craft should be exercising caution. The rip current risk, which was high overnight, it will be dropping to moderate as of 7 a.m. So once again, there's that coastal flood advisory, and look at the temperatures across the state where we had 50s and even some isolated 40s. Now we're looking at 60s and 50s and even some 70s along our own area here. Very mild, that onshore flow beginning to do its thing here. Temperatures in the lower to middle 70s, the Gulf side areas. And we're going to see that wind continue to increase today, mostly out of the south, and that's going to start to warm things up. And it really gets interesting tomorrow as it becomes more southwesterly, and then that really puts extreme heat into our area because that wind is coming off the continent. It's a downslope flow. It's very hot, and so tomorrow is going to be a scorcher. And then early Sunday morning, we have a cold front come through here, and it takes care of business in lowering the temperatures back down to even at or below normal for this time of the year. So this is what we're seeing. Mostly cloudy skies. During the day, it'll be windy with temperatures in the lower to middle, even upper 80s out there. Overnight tonight, another mild one out there, lower 70s, breezy, humid, and then tomorrow an absolute scorcher. We'll be talking about a little bit of coastal fog, but after that, really, really high. We're looking at middle 90s over much of the area, so hot is no other way to put it. Now, that's because this trough moves to the east of us during the day on Saturday, and then you get that southwesterly flow. On Sunday, this front makes its way through here. Notice there's no rain with the front around here. Big time thunderstorms in East Texas, but not around here. That's because the energy of that system moves on through here in the upper air and doesn't give anything to lift it. We do have a chance of rain coming up the middle of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, with another disturbance, but even that one produces localized areas of significant rain, but that's back to the west and southwest. Still some pretty good rainfall totals around here. So this is what you're looking for the 7-day forecast. Very hot on Saturday, breezy and much cooler Sunday and Monday. Another chance of rain Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Taylor?
Thank you, Bill. Well, celebrating the month of the military child this week, the Corpus Christi Army Depot played host to dozens of CCISD students. According to the Department of Defense, there are more than 1.6 million military children who face challenges because of their parents' service. This morning, I have a look at how several organizations are teaming up to show appreciation to these kids and their families.
1, 2.
They are all active duty military children right now.
On Wednesday morning, these kids from Colda Elementary School took part in a sort of military field day at the Corpus Christi Army Depot.
Our campus is named after a fallen Marine. We want them to recognize that we are people of not just knowledge, but of service as well. We want to give back.
Department of Defense officials say on average, military families move every 2 to 3 years. Each time, children start new schools.